Welcome back to the land of sieges. This is going to be the final battle between the Hungry Wolves Discord and the Knights of Apollo Discord. This is for it all. This will be the end of round 3. The series is tied 1-1. The field battle was won victoriously. Well, victorious was the Knights of Apollo. Won victoriously, huh? Okay. So yeah, we have the Knights of Apollo here. Joanna coming back in with a battle replay here. And let's get into the army comps. We are on the settlement of Bertigala. We'll take a look at the 3 defending factions. We have Swaby being commanded by Vestic 10361. Misacely here is being commanded by Ruvak May. And finally, Kush being commanded by Predator X. Getting in onto the attackers, we will start off with Carthage. Carthage is being commanded by Smoke Grenadiers. He is bringing with him 8 units of the Libyan infantry, 3 Gaelic warriors, 3 units of Italian swordsmen, 1 noble fighter. His general is a normal bodyguard, and he does also have 3 units of the Cretan archers. His first ally here, we have Tylus being commanded by Godfather. He is bringing with him 9 units of the tribal warriors, 3 Celtic warriors, 2 Oathsworn, one of those being his general, 1 unit of the Levy Freeman, and he has a giant ballista with him. No ranged units for Tylus. Then finally, we have Galatia here being commanded by Gandalfino. He is bringing with him 7 units of the Galatian legionnaires, 7 Galatian swords. Wow, had a little, sorry about that. 7 units of the Galatian swords. His general is a unit of the Galatian noblemen. He has 3 units of Syrian archers, and he as well has a giant ballista. 38 minutes, 7 seconds, guys. Let's see how this one plays out. Right off the bat, we're seeing Kush is going to start firing, or is that... I saw a line. Oh, wait. What do we have? Oh, these are the lines of the attackers moving forward. Haha. So Kush is going to start trying to fire at the ballista here. That usually you would see the ballistas hiding behind the towers, but he's got them in between the towers, so we'll see. Maybe that'll add a little bit of protection for them. Not entirely sure. Some defending units starting to show up. We have some of the tribal slingers there for Misacely. Also seeing some desert vigilants and a unit of desert cohort back there. Thought I saw something over here for Swaby, but Swaby is going to start firing down here with his ballista. Getting into some of the Gaelic warriors here, hitting a little bit of both of these units. This one down to 149. This one's still here at 154. I believe Misacely is firing as well. Actually, the slingers are just loosing. Whoa, might want to turn that off. He's got a lot of his stones being thrown, and they're just being wasted here on this tower. You can see Carthage is scouting out. I don't know if that's a good idea to be scouting with his general, but he is definitely going to try and see if Misacely brought any of their vanguard deployment units. Ooh, good solid shot there. Misacely hitting home on that one, burning down one of the Jacian giant ballistas here for Tylus. Carthage still pressing forward, taking more and more damage. 6 men lost out of that unit so far. This one down to 136, but they're still going to be able to press that tower forward. Ooh, that was close. Killed a couple. Killed a couple on that shot. I think it'd be better for him to just continue trying to fire this way, as these units would be much more wide open as viable targets right there. These Gaelic warriors right there. But he is going to continue firing, actually volleying way back over here into Carthage's rear lines, trying to get some shots in onto the Cretan archers. See if the general was successful. He was not, so he did not find anything over there. Galatia continuing to press up his towers. Looks like they're all just going to press right in here on this front, so they're not even going to bother coming around over here. At least it doesn't look like they're coming around over on this side. Is Galatia's artillery firing? They are not, and actually he's... oh no, he is firing. He's firing over here at this wall. I don't know if he's actually trying to knock the wall down, or if maybe he's just trying to hit some random units. Ooh, starting to see some Kush units there, some Kushite slave infantry, 2 units of those. One of the tribal slingers running away, another unit of Kushite slave infantry. We have some Club Levy, Bloodsworn for Swaby, and this tower has now gotten up to the wall, so it's blocking this artillery from being able to fire anymore. Looks like it does still have some more shots, but he could, if he wanted to, use that left Alt right click and still be able to fire in on these units, at least get a couple of more shots off. But right now this artillery is not able to be used. But oh, look at that, some longbow hunters over here getting some volleys over into these Gaelic warriors here. 5 of them dead so far. Club Levy's going to start moving up towards the wall. Actually, we have a lot of Kushite slave infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of the Kushite slave infantry, which we've seen used several times in this past couple of rounds of this tournament, or this mini tournament, I guess you could say. Longbow hunters over here still volleying, only killing 3 men so far. They are firing in on the... Yeah, they're really not going to get too many kills. Maybe 1 or 2 here and there, but they're not really going to get a whole lot of kills on that unit. At least until the armor starts dropping down. Let's see, is Galatia firing just yet? No, he is not. Towers have not landed, but they have successfully blocked some of the artillery. Kush, is he still firing? Kush is no longer firing. I think Masacely was still firing. No, is it still... Galatia is still firing here. He's going to knock down this wall section. There you go. Breach has now been made for the settlement. Some slave infantry for Masacely making their way over as well. Still nothing really dropping down. Fire arrows now being used on this Gallic warrior unit. And since the last time we were over there, they've killed 1 more man. So, yeah, that's not... I mean, it's a good angle, kind of, to be able to volley, but I'm still wondering why... Ooh, actually, this artillery... Ooh, this tower. Wonder if he's firing at the tower. I don't think you can actually fire at the tower, but the towers, the defenders, gate towers here are definitely getting some good volleys down. Oh, no. Ooh, you might want to land this tower, or at least get these guys off of it, because it is about to be in flames here. But here we go. Galatia is going to land some of his Galatian swords. 2 units of them will be coming up onto the walls. Don't think he's going to bother taking out the ballista. Well, no, they're fighting the ballista crew, kind of. Here we go. Kushite slave infantry lining up there. Probably going to get a javelin volley off here momentarily. No javelin volley, but here comes the Galatian swords. They're going to come charging down. Big javelin volley, killing about 2 on that. But here we go. Infantry has now collided inside the settlement. We have 1 unit of Galatian swords. Tylus is setting up some of his Celtic warriors as well. But this tower, yeah, it is on fire. 50% here. Hopefully they're going to be able to get a decent amount of the men off of this tower. Starting to neutralize this front gate. This slave infantry should charge in here. Well, actually, no. Maybe these Gaelics might actually be able to destroy this unit. Yeah, they would win. But here we go. Some javelin volleys back and forth. Wow. Gaelic warrior unit down to 101 men. But here we go. They're going to start digging in there. Let's see. Are the rest of them going to get off this tower? Looks like they might. Looks like they might just make it off of there before it burns down. 96. Ooh, no, they're not going to make it. Oh, they lost a couple of men on that tower. Lost down to 92 men left. We have some club levy coming over for Swaby. Going to help Kush try and hold on to this gate for a little while longer. Let's take a look back over on this side. Galatia and Tylus are now starting to press in pretty hard on this Kushite slave infantry. We have a couple more units hiding back here. We have some Shotel warriors, 2 units of those. Ooh, actually chariots. Ooh, man. Armored desert chariots there for Masacely. That could be a problem for the attackers. We'll see how they're able to deal with it. There's some Galatian legionnaires making their way in, but it looks like the attackers are actually kind of maneuvering around this front line so far. Doing a pretty good job. We have some Celtic warriors making their way forward. Some more of Masacely making way. Ooh, we have some Cthulhu tribesmen. They're actually a pretty good unit. The Numidian light infantry there, another unit of the slave infantry. But here we go. Celtic warriors now taking on this Kushite slave infantry unit and a unit of the Cthulhu tribesmen. So far, this battle is going well, I would say. Back over on this side, though, Carthage is not really pressing up this tower up to 84% damage. They're actually throwing some javelins, but unfortunately for them, I think they're just volleying right into the back of their own tower. So far, actually, wow, the attackers taking over this front part pretty quickly, but it didn't really look like it was that defended. We have here some more club levy charging in just as that Kushite slave infantry unit has routed away. Celtic Warriors going to take on this club levy unit there. Ooh, that was an artillery shot. Oh, what? We got tribal warriors charging in here. Another unit of Kushite slave infantry coming around. Some more Galatian swords, but what artillery is firing that? Oh, Galatia is now loosing his shots, going way deep over here. Oh, actually getting into some of the Bloodsworn there. I believe that was Bloodsworn. Wow, good shot. Long shot. I would say that was pretty lucky, but yeah, he killed a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 men in that long-range shot there. Back over here, though, Galatia is now charging in onto another unit of the Kushite slave infantry. We have some more Wolf Warriors now for Swaby making their way out. Wolf Warriors are a pretty dangerous unit. You can see right there, melee attack 42. I mean, their weapon damage isn't anything really to write home about, but that weapon attack, that melee attack 42, melee defense 56. Unfortunately, their armor is not very high either, so this is going to need to be a unit that comes in, causes some damage, and then gets back out. Swaby seems to be pulling back away from his front wall here. We have some longbow hunters again making their way over, volleying in onto the Levy Freeman unit here. But so far, Carthage has only sent in the one unit of the Italian swordsmen. He lost that other unit of the Gaelic warriors there. Some more Italian swordsmen coming in. They're going to take on another unit of the Bloodsworn here. Tower is still neutralized, so that is a good sign for the attackers. Cretan archers have now moved forward. They're going to start volleying in on the flank of this unit of the Bloodsworn, probably trying to burn them down as quickly as possible. Now back over here, Masacely is doing a pretty good job. He's actually getting rid of a unit of Galatian swords, and he's starting to bring some of his Desert Legionnaires and Desert Cohorts. They're going to come around here, get into the backs of these Galatian Legionnaires and the Celtic Warriors. Slingers over here, the tribal slingers doing a pretty good job volleying over their own men. Probably getting some shots in onto this tribal warrior unit, maybe this one as well. But the artillery still firing in there. 34 kills so far for the Galatian ballista. What was the other ballista? Right there. Tylus only has 10 kills so far, but it does look like he's going to start volleying again here very soon. Carthage now with a unit of his Cretan archers volleying back and forth. Actually going to probably get a lot of kills on this longbow hunter unit, who is still firing at this unit over here. Burning the tower. Tower's up to 96% damage, but I think this unit's going to be able to make it up into the settlement pretty easily. Like over here, oh, we have a unit of longbow hunters in melee combat. Ooh, that was probably not intended to happen there. Might have been a little bit of a misclick, or maybe they were following something they were firing at, and unfortunately found their way into melee. Bloodsworn here taking on the Italian swords and the longbow hunters there for Swaby. But back over here in the middle, actually we have we had a kind of small unit of Kushite slave infantry. Looked like they were going to try and get a charge in onto the backs of this Galatian swordsman unit, but Legionnaires right there just breaking that unit. Gone. 29 men left in that unit. Let's see what Masacely is doing. Still holding over here. He did not actually charge those Desert Legionnaires in. I think that might have been a little costly. Artillery fire coming in. Ooh. Tribal slingers here down to 95 men. This unit down to 100. But I see outside some cavalry making their way. Armored desert cavalry making their way around over here. Let's see what they're going to try and do. Might Murray make their way over to the ballista, but I think the attackers are going to have more than enough infantry to at least come over here. And all right, guys, coming back in here. Actually, the game crashed there for me, so let's get back in here. We did have the armored desert cavalry, as I said, coming outside, but it does look like Galatia is going to get some units over there to defend, hold off any sort of an attack. Just quickly moving his Syrian archers inside the settlement. Back over here, though, the artillery is still flying. These units over here, let's see how many losses they've taken. This terrible sling. Oh my god. 8 men lost there. The Galatia artillery is still going. Maybe not now. He might be out of ammo now. 45 kills for him. He did have that long-range shot way over there, though. So that was pretty impressive. Oh, Tylus artillery is still firing. Let's see, he was up to 29 kills. Not too bad, but oh, we're seeing some losses here from both sides. unit of wolf warriors still here in the front line. 120 kills for them. Did also just have a unit, second unit of wolf warriors there, broken. They only have 59 kills for them. Unfortunate there. Tylus is pressing pretty hard up in this street, taking on some Shotel warriors, Kushite slave infantry with one unit of his tribal warriors. Slave infantry unit has finally broken there. Yes, they have completely shattered there. We have some more Desert Vigiles there, though, but I want to keep an eye on this cavalry. I do not want to lose that cavalry. Oh, speaking of cavalry, Swaby getting a unit of his noble riders in behind the Galatian setup, but I think the nobleman saw it. Yeah, he has turned. Ballista here for Galatia is still firing. I thought he was out of ammo. Dacian bow. Yeah, this catapult, this ballista is going to have a lot of ammo. He's going to have ammo for a very long time. He does have some Libyan infantry there going to be able to protect him in case the noble riders decide to make their way over there. Let's see what the armored cav is going to do here from Sicily. Wonder what his target might be. He's probably might be just a little. Ooh. Nope, here they come. They're going to come in. Noble riders are going to get a charge in onto the ballista crew. Not really that big of a deal. Galatian nobleman general charging out, and there, yeah, he's going to pull away. Getting 3 kills though. Killed 3 men. Here comes that armored cavalry. It's going to be a problem. Now the general is surrounded. Might not be a bad idea to just try and get the general unit up on one of the towers. Just so, I mean, he'll get charged, but probably won't lose as much, at least on the charge. Let's get back inside the settlement, though. Press is still going here. Tribal warriors taking on the Shotel warriors still. Back over here, we have 2 units of tribal warriors charging in onto a unit of Bloodsworn. Another unit of Club Levy there has just broken there, or routed, I should say. Back over here, we have some Libyan infantry for Carthage still trying to take control of this gate. Thankfully, it's still neutralized for the attackers. We have some Syrian archers getting some volleys up and down over the buildings into the backs and flanks of these Club Levy units, and they are going to break pretty quickly now. Libyan infantry starting to dig in real good. But Sicily still has a lot of troops over here, though. It's got some Desert Legionnaires moving up, new unit of Desert Cohort there. Some Vigiles that look like they have come back. And what is going on over here? Galatian Legionnaires charging in onto a Desert Legionnaire unit. The Desert Legionnaires are losing currently. Wow. They have more men, but they are losing. Let's take a look at... No, actually, wow. Wait. 42-40, 67-75. This unit, 47-35, 48-80. Pretty close numbers there. Let's get back out over here. Oh, Noble Cav, Noble Horse, Noble Riders. What are they doing? Still, I think, trying to get to the ballista there. He might just be maybe just kind of scouting around a little bit, too. Has lost a decent amount. 21 men lost so far with 3 kills. We do have eyes on the Swaby Noble Riders General. He's going to come across and get a massive charge in onto this Libyan infantry unit, but he's going to take a couple of shots there, losing 2 men. Carthage is doing a pretty good job volleying in onto the general. Back over in the center does look like, yes, Swaby is sending up a unit of his Bloodsworn to try and hold this unit of Legionnaires, Tribal Warriors back. So far, 98 kills for them, but they were successful in breaking that unit of Shotel Warriors. Swaby General is going to pull away. He has lost 5 men, 11 kills so far. See what's going on back out here, though. Still see, there goes the Noble Riders there. Where did that Sicily cavalry go? I don't see it. I don't know if he still has it out here. It might still be out here in the woods. Wouldn't be surprised. So far, 21 minutes left in the battle replay, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the battle so far. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. There's a lot of... There's 3 rounds, so there's a bunch of battles you guys can watch. Get back in there, take a look. There would be under the Discord Battles playlist, I believe it is. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the battles, please make sure to hit that like button. Feel free to drop a comment. Continue subscribing to the channel, guys. Getting closer and closer to 4,000 subscribers already. And this has been an absolutely amazing road so far. And I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for the support, the continued support for me and my channel. Thank you guys so much. Got some tribal warriors pulling away. Yes. Smaller unit. Pretty beaten up unit. 122 kills for them. Also have a unit of Bloodsworn trying to pull away. Yeah, that one last guy went there. Oh, he just ate it. Artillery still has ammo? Oh, yeah, there's only one ballista back here, so he's got a ton. 99 kills so far, and he looks like he's just going to start volleying right up in this general area here. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, I want to say that this right there, this is the town center for Bertigala. I usually do that at the beginning, but I did forget there. Kind of got lost in the opening there, so... Alright, so we got some Kush over here. We got some Kushite archers, more Shotel warriors, another unit of Kushite archers, some Desert Legionnaires. Masacily is pulled way back over here, which I get kind of. I kind of get that he's done this. Because he'll be able, if Galatia decides to start pressing this way, he can easily just come around. Plus, he's got this back pass pretty well defended. Comes the Levy Freeman making their way forward. They do have eyes again on the Noble Rider General there for Swaby. Is that another unit? Oh no, that's the chariots. Oh no. This could be huge. Club Levy charging in, going to make this Levy Freeman use a lot of their javelins, which might free up the chariots to be able to come around this way. But Carthage is seeing that. He's bringing over a couple of units of his Libyan infantry over here to probably try and post up there. Moving his archers away a little bit there. Sicily General right there again as well. Desert Vigiles in the center trying to hold back some of these tribal warriors and the Galatian swords. Do have a unit of Cthulhu tribesmen, another unit. Good unit. Good unit of infantry there. Light melee infantry, but still pretty good stats. They're going to get some good javelin volleys up over the top of their own men into those tribal warriors and Galatian swordsmen. So good job there. Doesn't look like this Desert Vigilante unit is going to be able to hold for a whole lot longer, though. So hopefully they have some more infantry over here. Kush does have some Shoto warriors. We have a unit of berserkers standing by, ready to cut some throats. So Galatia is not... he's kind of moving up. He's got some Galatian legionnaires there, getting a little javelin volley back and forth. Artillery fire still coming in there. Is that... Oh, there he is. I knew he was still out here. Actually, the Noble Riders have made their way back out again as well, unless they are riding past the gate. Maybe they tried to clip the general. But he is still firing. One unit of Libyan infantry back here. 105 kills. These two units of cavalry. Unfortunately for... Oh, wait, no. He's going to be able to come up this way. And these men are not ready for it. Oathsworn here with a unit of the Celtic Warriors getting rear charged by a unit of heroic riders who just rode right through a unit. Oh, they got caught. Okay. I was going to say, it looked like that unit was just going to go right through that unit of Oathsworn like they weren't there. Yeah, Noble Riders are going to try desperately to run away, but I don't think they're going to make it. It looks like they're... Well, no, they're going to get away. 26 men still in the unit. Unfortunately, only 7 kills for them. But I was just about to say there, yeah, this is the one way that they could make it in on this settlement on this side. Otherwise, they would have to ride all the way back around to this rear gate there. So it's a bit unfortunate. We do have eyes on the chariots again. Actually, Cretans over here getting some good volleys in. Killed one of the chariots so far. Looked like one chariot died. Yeah, it's right there. Longbow hunters here now taking some more damage. Down to 61 men left with 46 kills for themselves. Back over in the middle, that front line of Vigiles did break, so this unit of Bloodsworn is going to have to try and hold back these two units. 246 kills for this unit of Tribal Warriors, 83 men left in the unit. This Galatian Sword unit there with even 100 kills, so pretty good job so far by both of those units. See Kush bringing his archers back. Still have the... Ooh, more showing up. What do we got here? Armored Shotel Warriors, some regular Shotel infantry. Kushite Royal Guard General. Tribal Slingers up over here getting some volleys down. Looks like they're firing at the Syrians. And Galatia might want to wake up. There you go. Galatia getting this unit over. They're going to be able to block that passageway off, or at least hold it for a little while. Wolf Warriors and Desert Legionnaires making their way over. Second unit of the Galatian Legionnaires will go over there as well to try and hold them off. Defenders are kind of getting chewed up here in the middle a little bit. Their Tribal Slingers just getting burned down. The second unit here with only 39 men left in the unit. But here comes the chariots again. Are they going to just try and break right through their own men? Looks like yes. Yes, they are. They're going to try and charge right through the back of their own desert cohort there that was holding that front line. And Galatia is just going to send units up there to try and hold these chariots in place. And it looks like they have been extremely effective there. Chariots are getting destroyed, down to 11 left in the unit, 10 kills. Ooh, that is pretty rough. The tower over here is actually getting some shots on the chariots as they try and pull away. Back in the center, Tribal Warriors, 252 kills, chasing down this Bloodsworn. I don't think this Tribal Warrior unit's going to be around a whole lot longer with this unit of Shotels just waiting at the top here for them. There they go. Shotel Warriors now charging in onto that one lone unit of Tribal Warriors. Second unit of Tribal Warriors, though, making their way up. 123 men left in that unit. Over on this side, Carthage is going to start pressing some units up. The chariots, unfortunately, starting to waver there. I think once they slip away back into the fog of war, though, they might be able to be okay. I mean, they're standing next to two generals, so they might be able to bring their morale back up. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they'll still be around. Back over on this side, though, the Galatian Legionnaires pretty much having their way with the Desert Legionnaires and the Wolf Warriors, along with some assistance by a flanking unit of Galatian swords, getting some really good javelin volleys in onto that Desert Legionnaire unit. One of the units of Syrian archers. Look like Syrian archers firing? Yep. Syrian archers are firing into those Wolf Warriors. Actually, the Nobleman General has moved in onto a flanking position again. Got a good javelin volley in. Let's see if he's going to get another in onto this Desert Cohort unit. Are you? Yes, they are. Burning that unit down even faster. Down to 82 men left in that unit. Carthage is still swinging around over here pretty slowly. He's actually going to come over here and take these towers, which for you guys who don't really know, or maybe newer players, these towers right here in Bertigala are really good to take because the defenders can line archers and other ranged units up here. These towers will fire up onto that plateau there. So definitely a good idea to try and take those towers as quick as possible, or at least at some point during the match before you start you're making your way towards the town center. We have the Swaby Noble Rider General pulling away. Again, outside. Oh, yeah, no, they still have the unit out there. Desert Cavalry. Maybe he's going to wait for this unit of Libyan infantry to start making their way forward and try and get a charge in on them. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Down to 12 and a half minutes left. Still, the defenders doing a pretty good job now holding over here. Desert Cohort is doing a pretty good job. They've been holding for a decent amount of time, I would say. 88 kills so far, but it doesn't look like they're going to hold very much longer, I should say, though. Galatian Legionnaire unit here now charging in onto some of the Desert Legionnaires for Masacely. And look at that. Galatian Legionnaires coming right around the gap there, and they're going to start charging in. We have the Noble Rider General coming in for Swaby. Oh, no. Ooh, that was not a good charge. Actually, he looked like he ran into some of the Desert Cohort and a unit of his own longbow hunters there. But look at that. Kush with a unit of his Kushite archers up on the hill, firing down into the back of this Galatian Legionnaire unit. Might want to start moving them, or at least turn them around so they have their shields in front of them. See what Carthage is finding. He's actually got eyes on a unit of Kushite archers now, capturing these towers. They should start volleying up there. Maybe they don't fire that far back up on the hill. I do know that if I've had it done to me before, if you have units sticking right here on the front of the plateau, or nearest to the front of the plateau, these towers will fire up there. Cretan archers for Carthage is going to get some volleys up. Kush is going to start stretching his unit out a little bit longer, hopefully trying to lose less men there. Chariots still wavering. Unfortunate. Hopefully they do get their morale back up. Shotel Warriors here trying to do the best that they can against this Tribal Warrior unit. Another pretty much full unit has charged in. I think that first unit did end up breaking. Oh, no, they're right there. 229 kills, 45 men left in the unit. Some Kushite archers have moved forward, probably volleying over. Yeah, they're just going to break this unit of Tribals. Back over on this side, looks like Kush's archers actually pulled away from that hilltop. We have some berserkers charging out into these Galatian Legionnaires, and that is probably not a fight that the Legionnaires are going to win. Oh, but there comes the Noble Rider again, charging in onto this unit of Galatian Legionnaires. So the general has actually come back in 15 kills down to 56 men. He's going to pull through that unit of Legionnaires into a unit of Galatian swords. But I think the archers are still right here. They might still be able to get... Oh, no, 162, 132. Oh, wow. Are these Syrians out of ammunition? Oh, no, they're not. They definitely have a lot more to go. Volleying in onto the Swaby general again. Down to 31 men left. And this unit, where'd they go? This unit of Galatian Legionnaires kind of snuck their way over here somehow. Not really sure how that happened, but look at this. Ooh, I think they were trying to hit that gap on that cohort. Was not successful, unfortunately, though. But here comes the Galatian nobleman general. He's going to charge in onto the back of this berserker unit who has been cut to pieces. Wow. I would have thought they would have done a little bit better since the Legionnaires have such a high armor. But the nobleman general is charging in. We do still have the noble rider general still trying to make something out of something. Charge in onto the back of the Galatian Legionnaire unit, currently losing, but I think as long as that noble rider general stays in melee. Oh no, he's going to pull out and charge now into the side of the general for Galatia. See what we got going on in the center here. Tylus is still trying to break his way through here. Kushite archers up in combat. Look at that. 245 kills with this unit of Kushite archers. Shoto warriors, another unit has charged in. Going to continue trying to hold this passage. There's a cohort making their way forward. There's the armored Numidian rider general still. Lost sight again of the chariots. Not exactly sure where they went. But Carthage has started pressing up over here. Oh no, there they go. Desert Chariots, 19 kills, 5 chariots left, and they are routing. Ooh, that is rough. That is a rough time for the defenders. The Shoto warriors doing a pretty good job against these Libyan infantry so far. Carthage archers here, 127, 185. We have another unit of Libyan infantry making their way forward. This unit of Libyans still standing out here by this ballista. I mean, he's still firing? What? He still has ammo? No way. Yes, he does. My God. And he is volleying up over. Oh, he hit his own men. Oh, that was an ill-timed shot. I mean, it might have bounced into some of the Shotos there, but it definitely did land in the back of his own tribal warriors there. That was a little rough to see. Oathsworn have now charged their way up into the battle. Just going to start cutting up. Actually, it says that the unit is losing. They are getting beaten up here by these Shoto warriors. And don't forget, Kush still has a unit, 2 units of the armored Shoto warriors. But what did we just have die over here? Did the Swaby general die? I think the Swaby general died. Actually, I don't even see any Swaby units left over here. Ooh, I wonder, maybe Swaby has some stuff over here hidden in the back by the town center. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left. A lot of Kush and Masacely starting to waver. 2 units right there for Masacely just wavered and shattered. Here we go. Oathsworn and a unit of tribal warriors charging in onto this unit of desert cohort there. 1 unit of the armored Shoto warriors have charged in, though, taking on the Oathsworn. Oathsworn, if they activated their headhunt, they might have a little bit better of a chance against these armored Shoto warriors. But here we go. Cthulhu tribesmen flanking charge in onto the Oathsworn. That is going to help out tremendously. Activating their frenzy ability also. Don't forget, Oathsworn there. Still another unit of Oathsworn. Back over here, though. Galatian swords getting trapped by a unit of the armored Shoto warriors who are actually starting to get volleyed in the back. These Syrians still have ammo too? Wow, very well done. 149, 193. Pretty good job with those archers. Has a decent amount of infantry over here. What does he got? Celtic warriors, some pretty beaten up. Actually, well, it's 4 units of pretty beaten up infantry, so maybe equates 1 unit of infantry. Back over here in the center, just a maul fest going on here. Desert cohort and the armored legionnaires trying to hold back the onslaught of Oathsworn and tribal warriors for Tylus. Galatia is pushing up again. Some more of his Galatian swords, but here comes the Armored Shoto Warriors again. Good javelin volley into that front line of Galatia there. Actually have some Desert Cohort that survived that little corner over there. They are taking on some of the Syrians, but we do have a unit of Galatian Legionnaires there. That's going to wrap that up pretty easily. Carthage is still trying to break through on this side. These Shoto Warriors holding for a long time. Now they actually have some of their own Kushite archers up there volleying down. Does Carthage still have ammo? He does not. These Cretan archers are out of ammunition, but here comes some noble fighters. Artillery fire still going? What? Oh, that must have been his last shot. Yeah, that Libyan infantry actually moving away. So there you go. Ballista there. 124 kills for the Tylus Ballista. And the Shoto Warriors quickly going to run away from those noble fighters. They want nothing to do with that at all. Carthage holding a unit of Libyan infantry over there. Going to protect that side. But here we go. Some Syrian archers, Galatian swords making their way through. But the Kush general charging up again. Not a very good charge. I wonder why. Maybe he ran into the Cthulhu tribesmen that were retreating. That is possible. We have another unit of the tribal slingers here volleying up and over. Getting some kills onto the legionnaires and the unit of Syrian archers there. Syrians now surrounding the back of this Desert Cohort unit. Let's see how the armored Shotels are doing. So far, so good. 112 kills, but they are now taking on the Oswan general for Tylus. And they are unfortunately losing a man a second here. 115 kills for them so far. Where's the other unit of Oswan for Tylus? So there he is, still there. 141 kills. But he's actually down to 33 men now. Wow. Kushite archers getting more kills. 137 kills for them. Great job so far with these archers from both sides. The Libyan infantry going to chase down this unit of Shotel warriors. They're going to continue pulling back. Noble fighters right there, though, waiting. Just waiting for the opportunity. But look at this. Actually, a little bit of a turn. We have some Galatian and Tylus units starting to waver there. So the Kushite Royal Guard General actually doing a pretty good job. Didn't get the greatest of charge, but he left them in there to try and fight and hold for as long as they can. This Armored Shotel warrior unit still holding pretty good. Who's volleying? Who just fired that? Was that the Kushite archers firing? No. Oh, it's over here. It's the Legionnaires. Again on another flanking volley with their javelins. The armored Shotel warriors charging in, and they are wavering again. The general's coming in, big charge. Ooh, that should have done a pretty good job on those Legionnaires. Starting to get some kills. Starting to get some kills there, but unfortunately, this center has broken again for the defenders. Kushite Royal Guard General in combat. Army losses are starting to take effect. Still have a minute 45 left, though. The general's still charging around, but it does look like to me that this is going to be the end of this battle. A lot of Kush starting to waver. Still getting some volleys in, though. Getting some shots in onto that Libyan infantry. Kushite archers and Shotel warriors there wavering. And there goes the general. Kushite Royal Guard General has now wavered. Wonder if he's dead. Did he die? Not yet. Kush General is still alive, but he is running away, quickly being chased by the Osworn General. Noble swords, Galatian swords, everything. Everything in the kitchen sink is chasing that general, trying to get him out of there. Still a minute left in the replay. What is still here? Are these units still going to hold for that long? It's like the Shotel, they were trying to pull away. They were trying to pull away there. But it does look at the onslaught of Tylus and Galatian Carthage units now making their way towards the town center. Kush General's flag started wavering there, so he has come back. 33 seconds left, though, guys. I'm going to say this is over. Successful attack by the Hungry Wolves Discord. Guys, win or lose, this was a great series. I had such a good time covering all of these battles. Just the fun. I know that everybody that was involved in these battles had a lot of fun. There was no fights, there was no arguments. It was really cool, really nice to see there not being any issues between anybody. It was really cool. Very, very awesome to see. Thank you guys very much for doing this mini-series here for me to cover. That was really awesome. Let's get in on to the ending here. Start off with Smoke Grenadiers and Carthage. His general, 0 kills. His archers, great job, 207, 127, 185. Libyan infantry, 219, 155. Actually, a couple of units not really even barely used. His Gaelic warriors here, unfortunately, getting cut down. His Italians, 1 unit there, 99 kills, and his noble fighters were barely even used, 31 kills, did not lose a single man. Godfather here, his Osuan general, 106 kills. That ballista just kept firing. I don't know where he kept finding ammo, aside of the fact that it was just 1 ballista still over there, but they fired for a long time. 124 kills. Celtic Warriors, 109, 156, 199, 141. Getting into his other unit of Osuan there, 151. Now getting into his tribals, 237, 138, 181, 205, 229, 137, 265, 157. Great job there. Then we have Galatia with Gandalfino. His general, 56 kills. His ballista did pretty good, 72 kills. But his Syrians, great, 176, 197, 157. His Legionnaires, 110, 198, 187. Oh, I'm sorry, 181, 197, 179, 113. And his Galatian swords, 168, 156, 109, 124, and 187. Let's get into the defenders, starting off with Misacely. His general, 33 kills. Desert Cavalry outside, 135. Chariots, unfortunate, just did not get the ball rolling there. His Slingers doing okay, 62, 68. Desert Cohort, 116, 115, 160. Gatuli Tribesmen there. Oh, that's the light infantry, 74. Desert Legionnaires, 112, 182. Gatuli Tribesmen doing okay, 70. I mean, they're light infantry, but they still did pretty good. 70 kills there for the top unit. Swaby here with Vestic 10361. His general is 51 kills. The other unit of Noble Riders, unfortunately, only 11 kills. His Longbow Hunters, 106. Getting into his Berserkers. Both units of Berserkers just really underperforming there. That's pretty rough. Bloodsworn, 107, 169, 131. Club Levy, actually, 115 there for that unit. Pretty good. And his 3 units of Wolf Warriors, 122 for the best there. Then we get into Kush with Predator X. His general, 84 kills. His archers doing really well. 2 of the units doing very well. 158, 273 kills with a unit of Kushite archers. Great job there with that unit. Armored Chota Warriors, 138, 263. Kushite Slave Infantry, 88. Not too bad. Chota Warriors, 171, 168, and 150. But all right, guys, that is going to be the end here. I did hear talk that there may be another mini tournament series starting sometime in January, maybe. If you guys want to find out, feel free, hit that link below, jump into the Hungry Wolves Discord. You'll find a lot of really cool people, really good battles. Come on in, have a good time. Also check out Gorm and Ellington's channels as well. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching this series. Hope you guys did enjoy. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.